Good afternoon, welcome and bienvenue here inside the Sportsplex Pierre Font for one last game here of the Montreal Meltdown World Cup. This game featuring the visiting Montreal Canadiens and the home team for this matchup, the Boston Junior Bruins. We're going to be in for a delight here, folks. First, we're going to have a peek at our starting goaltender. First for the Montreal Canadiens, number 31, Mason Coury. And on the other end for the Boston Junior Bruins, number 90, Braden Boyes. My name is Matt Dudelet, alongside Justin Belanger here for High Button Sports Live. We are officially underway now as that puck is won back by the Canadiens. That puck's shot out into the neutral zone here. Thank you for joining us here for this one last dance between these two teams. As Montreal's going to get in first here on the forecheck was Broccolini. He leaves that down low for Assad. Assad now, he's going to push it for Broccolini. Broccolini's going to spin fire. He's going to try and go back to Hudon there, but that gets out of his reach, and he's going to have to head back inside his zone for that puck. As now Coury is going to guide traffic and let Hudon know where his options are. As that pass through the middle is picked off there. Menelakis, big save by Coury as he gets the first opportunity to make a save here in this one, and does just that. Now that puck's going to be dumped in here by the Canadiens. Broccolini, Assad, and Garvin are all going to head for a change. Now Banda, he's going to bank that off the wall. Fontaine's going to pick up that indirect pass there. He's going to push it to himself. Now he's going to walk in over the left side blue line. Shot from a distance. That goes left or wide right of Boyes, who tried to get the blocker on that, but it ended up going wide. Garrett, who we found out is Garrett, not Garant. So shout out to whoever fed the information there to us, as that's always appreciated. We want to get the kids' names correct as much as we possibly can, especially after not seeing them until we got here this week. And there's Garant, speak of the devil now, down the right side over the blue line. He's going to make a move towards the middle. He's got a lane now, opportunity shot there, and a save by Boyes, and that's a good look there from Garant, who jumped back into the play there from his defensive position. Now that centering pass here for Lessard. Lessard, another shot, side of the net. Boyes is battling away, and he's going to cover things up here. Face-off coming to the left of Boyes now, who you see there on your screen. He's going to knock his helmet back down into place. He's ready to go. Face-off here. That's going to go down as a tie in the book now, as Thomas Black's going to try and weave through traffic, but he had that picked off by London. London now is going to have the puck here for the Junior Bruins as he makes his way through the neutral zone. Through the middle of the ice now. He's going to work down the right side. Tries to make a move to the middle. Now goes back to the right. He had Oceana beat. Shot from a distance there, and Coury's going to hang on to that and smother it up here for a face-off. 3 15-minute stop time periods here for the championship, and the trophy on the line is absolutely magnificent, or magnifique, if you will. These kids looking to go home happy, and one team will just have to be okay with making the championship game. As now Montreal's going to exit the zone here. Toner's going to be the last man back here for the Bruins, as he's just going to rip that off the wall. And now that's passed over across ice for Perna. Perna with Thorley and London. Perna down the right side. He's going to hit the brakes and delay. Cycles it back down low, but a good read there by Almeida to intercept that pass. As that puck comes up to Broccolini. Broccolini's got Black with him. Broccolini tries to make a move to the middle, but forgot the puck. As now Welch is going to pick it up here for the Bruins. Welch is going to move up ice. He tries to center that for Donovan, but that's picked off there by Hudon. Hudon, a little touch pass to Garvin. Garvin down the left side, tries to pull and release that one, but he got blocked there by Harney, who was in great defensive position. Shot attempt from the point from Hudon, blocked by Perna. Perna's just going to get the red line. He's just going to cross-corner dump that in for Duchnowski, who had a few goals in the last couple games. He had a hat-trick 2 games ago and 2 in the last one. As that puck comes back to Harney. Harney's just going to fire a saucer pass there. It's blocked by Hudon. O'Toole through the middle for Assad. Assad gets a little piece of that. Now he's going to get on the puck here as Welch presses him as they tangle up down in the corner now. Lessard, the Montreal captain here in this one. He's going to work his way around there as he's pressed hard by Donovan. Lessard, he's going to try and walk to the middle of the ice. He gets there. O'Toole turns, fires. That's going to come off the end boards. Assad faked the shot. In behind the net now, up to the right point for Strickland. Strickland, shot there. Doesn't make its way to the net as it was stopped by Harney halfway there. Now Donovan's just going to fire that off the wall. Wisniewski. Looking for Chamberlain, picked off by Hudon. A good read. Hudon toe drag into the middle. Great back check there by Donovan as Hudon goes spiraling into Boys. That puck's going to be playing dead. Called on the net off the moorings here. Face off to the right of Boys now. Still waiting on the ever-important first goal in the championship game. Broccolini's going to walk off the half wall. He's going to have a lane in front of the net there. Shot saved there. And a rebound pushed away by the Bruins as Broccolini now is going to have it in his own corner. He's going to go back up top to Garrett. Garrett down low to Broccolini on the bank pass. Back up to Garrett. Garrett's going to fire that from a distance. And it was stopped there by Ronan as he fires that up to Manilakis. Manilakis, the first star in the semifinal, as he toe drags that in, but he gets upended. The play continues. Fontaine with the puck now for the Canadiens, but it's picked up by Friars. Friars goes through to Banda. Banda, he's going to make a move into the middle. Had his stick tied up there by Robichaud. Now Robichaud's going to pick that up. He's got Steinberg with him. He's going to push that ahead. Steinberg in on the left side. He's got some space. He tries to fire a shot there, and he forgot to take the puck on the load of that shot. Now as Garrett's going to have to race Friars back in behind his own net. He's just going to rim that around to the other side for Robichaud. Robichaud didn't quite get there in time as it's picked up by Thorley. Thorley walks in. Shot pad saved by Coury, and Fontaine's right there on the doorstep to get rid of that rebound. Fontaine now, he's going to hit the brakes. Now he's going to spin, fired up the wall to Robichaud. Good pressure here from the Bruins as Thorley's going to get in on the forecheck now and disrupt things on the breakout attempt from the Canadiens. London in behind the net now. He loves to work down low and work his way up across the top of the circles. He's going to hit the brakes now. Good footwork there as Garrett's just going to stay right with him. London up for Thorley. Thorley faked the shot and went across there for Agnew. Agnew, he's just going to pick it up in the left corner. He tries to work in behind, finds London in behind the net. He's got some space. London's going to walk out. Shot there off the top of the crossbar. Does that surprise Coury? Now Agnew still down there. And great job by Thorley to cover for Agnew as he was up at the left point. And those little tiny details go a really long way, folks. Coaches will love to see that, as that's not going to have enough for icing there, as Boyce is going to play that as Montreal was heading for a change. Perna tries to fire that back for Agnew. That kind of startled him a little bit, so he's going to have to retreat. Garvin, get in there, cause a turnover. Oh, front there for Lessard, just out of his reach. And a good outlet pass there from Donovan up to Perna. Perna down the right side, he's on Almeida. Perna, he's just going to fire that at the net. Coury takes that in the crest there, and he lets that rebound fall for Thomas Black. Garvin takes that pass up through the neutral zone. He's going to cut across the middle. Now he's just going to leave that there for Lessard. Lessard goes on the backhand. And a good attempt there as that hit Boyce square in the mask. 8:40 left to go, first period. Black with it across the top of the blue line now. He's going to walk the line Johnny Cash style as Chamberlain's going to pick up that dump attempt. Black now, some room down the left side. Fires that. Boyce tried to catch it. The rebound comes free. Donovan's going to move that up for Wisniewski. He's going to work over the red line here. Fires that through the middle for Donovan. And just in over was Wisniewski. Oh, what a good heads-up play there. That face-off's going to come into the neutral zone now. Back and forth here in this one early on. In a game of this magnitude, first goal will be really important. Puts the pressure on the other team right away. Now as O'Toole's going to have a step here on Welch. O'Toole down the left side. Shot there from a bad angle as he got pushed off from Welch on the back pressure, and that's another save by Boyce's right shoulder. Broccolini. As the Go Habs Go chant starts here in the arena from the few of the players in the meltdown here in other divisions. As Welch had to get away from the ref. He's going to fire that in behind the net, almost picked off by Assad. As now Harney's going to fire that up the right wall for Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to flick that through the middle, looking for Wisniewski, but it's picked off by Hudon again. Hudon, he looked to drop that back, didn't like the option there, so he's going to work in behind the goal line, centers that or tries to, but it's picked off by Donovan. Donovan off to the races. Now he's got Hudon beat. Assad back for Hudon. Hudon hard on his tail. Donovan walks over the line down the left side. He faked the drop pass. He's going to center that out front for Chamberlain. Chamberlain in the skates. There's now Lessard's away here for the Canadiens, but Donovan hard, and he wants this one here as he's playing a full 200-foot game early on. So that puck's pushed back for Strickland. Strickland fires across for Assad. Good job by Ronan to step up and take away that pass now. As Garrett's away, he's going to jump back in the play. He cuts to the right side. That's going to be offside by a fraction there as O'Toole was in just a half step ahead. Puck moved through the neutral zone now. Nice stretch pass there for Manilakis. He's going to have a step here as Fontaine retreat it back. He's going to go down to one knee as that pass now for Friars. Friars is going to work around the half wall. He sees a lane over the top of the circle. He's going to turn and fire that through a crowd. That's blocked there by Garrett. Steinberg's going to pick it up here now for the Canadiens. Leaves it for Fontaine. Fontaine fires that down the ice and it's stopped there by Banda. Into the middle now. Lassard shot there, and boys got a blocker on that as that was destined for the back of the net there as that was a laser. Manilakis, saucer pass through the middle just off the skates there of Grana. Now Friar's going to pick it up as he came through in low support. As Fontaine's going to have it now. He's just going to fire that down the ice. We'll see if that has enough for icing. And it looks like it's going to. So we're going to head back down to the Montreal zone here for a face-off in the offensive zone here for the Junior Bruins. Once again, wherever you are tuning in from, we thank you very much for joining us here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon at the Sportsplex Pierrefonds for this World Cup gold medal game with a big, beautiful trophy on the line. And a nice way to finish or start the spring season, depending on wherever you're at in the year. Now as Garvin goes down the left side, he's looking for his options. He's just going to hit the brakes. He delays, tries to wait for his recruits. He's just going to fire that in behind the net. Agnew's going to race Black there. Black has the long reach advantage on this one as he's just going to fire that in behind the net. Good job by Garvin to close down that wall lane. Centering pass through the crease. As you could hear the gasp from the crowd as that was a close one now as that puck goes through the feet of Thorley back to Ocean as Almeida gets it now. He's just going to get the line. Fire that in deep. Good job by the Stripes to get out of the way of that one. Back to the point. Ocean almost had that pushed off his stick as the Bruins would have been off to the races there, but Garvin's in. He's going to race against Toner. They're going to fire that up the strong side wall. Ocean now is just going to fire that towards the net, but it's stopped on its way there. And away goes Perna. Perna with a head of steam. Down the right side, he's going to try and fire that at the net, but it hits the skates of Almeida. London. He's going to work across the top. He's just going to fire that towards the net. That gets tipped on its way. That goes off the glass. As Welch now, he's just going to get that deep, and that goes up into the crowd and narrowly misses a young fan by about a half an inch from his face. And that'll wake you up. Glad to see that puck dodge that child and that he's okay and walking away. A scary moment up here in the crowd here. Not something you hear too often as that kid now takes cover up there in the corner. So Aaron puck here, one of those disadvantages of having no mesh, but from a broadcasting standpoint, the no mesh is just wonderful. As Donovan now, he's going to exchange that with Welch, and they love that play where the D-man comes down off the blue line, and the forward comes up the half wall, and they exchange that, try and catch a defender cheating and out of place. As now they're going to work that down low. Dishnowski tries to go back to Chamberlain, but it's picked off there by Hudon, and away goes O'Toole. O'Toole's going to have a step down the left side. Welch is going to have to retreat. O'Toole through the middle. Into the crease area now as Chamberlain comes back to help out defensively. He's going to pick up that loose puck and chip it off the wall as it comes just to the line there, but it's held in by Hudon. O'Toole now tried to find Lassard in front. As now Lassard's going to pick that puck up. He's going to spin back the other way. He's going to walk towards the net now. Fires that, tries to go backdoor to Assad. Assad turns, fires, that goes wide. O'Toole on the doorsteps blows a tire. There's now that bank pass for Chamberlain. He's going to take that. Good patience there. Then he gives it back away to Montreal as Hudon's going to walk in the line. He dumps it in. That gets all the way to Harney back there inside his own blue line. He's going to walk up the ice now, right down the middle of the lane here, right down Broadway, as they say, as he's going to leave that for Chamberlain. He's going to have to be careful there as Montreal player was coming from the bench. Hudon now down the right side. He's had the puck a few times here in this one. He's going to cut to the middle. Shot there, boys. Pad save. Rebound's cleared. And he's going to smother that up with the glove on the rebound opportunity. 3:20 left to go here in the first period. Oh, deadlocked at 0 here still, waiting on our first one. That puck comes up to Garant. He's going to hold that in. They're going to fire that back down low for Broccolini. Broccolini in behind the goal line. He's still got it. Looks like Broccolini's going to be wearing the captain here today. So originally I thought it was Lessard, or maybe it's just still on his jersey. No, regardless, doesn't matter. As Garant's going to come back for it. He had that poked off his stick. Manolakis now he's going to poke that off the stick of Fontaine. He gets twirled up there. Good effort there to try and get that across for Grana. Now it's stolen by Friars. Puck doesn't come out. Shot there. And that's going to be under the pad there of Khoury as he smothered that up as Friars had a good opportunity. And that faceoff's going to stay inside the Montreal zone. Faceoff pushed to the sidewall. Fontaine there to pick it up. Tries to go through the middle. Picked off by Friars. Friars dug right into the ice there as he tried to turn on a dime, but Thomas blacks away here for the Canadiens. He's going to walk into the middle, tries to use his reach, push that puck into an area, and that gets through onto Boyce, but he tracked that puck the whole way. Now that's centering pass for Friars. Friars picks it up, does a fancy spin there, enough to keep his momentum going. Now as Manolakis gets his feet set, and a shot there tipped as Khoury went for the catch. And that buckled him, but he's in good defensive positioning in that crease to stop that puck from finding the back of the net. Real good skill display out here already in this game is just small things like picking the puck up on your backhand on the fly and spinning around and not allowing yourself to lose any momentum. Those are, once again, the small details of the game that often get missed. Because at the end of the day, it is about scoring more goals than the other team. Nonetheless, great skill on display here in hockey IQ at this age group. Much more advanced than we were, it feels like, when we were playing. As now London's going to cause a turnover. He's just going to chip that to himself, but Almeida's going to get there first here for the Canadiens as he moves it to Océan. Black now tries to clear the zone, does not. Agnew holds the line. He wanted to shoot, but he saw a lane, so now he's going to work to the middle. Pokes it away. Good job here by Pern out his slot back. Once again, good job and good recognition out there on the ice to pick up where your teammates are. As Toner's going to bounce it off the wall. Pern is going to have a step here. He's going to chip that off as Almeida jumped right up on him as now that puck's going to be pushed back to the neutral zone. 90 seconds left to go in the first period. Broccolini picks it up. Good job there to slow things down and go back to Almeida. Almeida off the wall. Broccolini gets a piece of that. That's going to find its way inside the Bruins blue line. They're just going to play pitch and catch here on the wall now as Almeida turn that over for London. London, he tried to get in over the line, but he was stopped up. Now he does. Into the middle, into his feet. He still has it. And now it's going to be cleared. Agnew now is going to pick it up. He moves back into the middle. Blows a tire there as they got tangled up. Two of their own players. Is now Harney. He's going to get it. Nice move there at the left point. Now he's going to drag it to the middle, and that could be a costly turnover here. But luckily, Perna was back here last minute to play in the first. Got a delayed penalty coming here. As it looks like it's going to be O'Toole for hooking. And Boston's going to get a late first period power play here with 47.6 seconds left to go. We'll see if the Bruins can make something happen here on the man advantage. As O'Toole's still without a stick. As now it's coming over from the linesman. Hard to dispute a call for hooking if you don't have your stick in your hands, and he tried, but he'll go to the box for 2 or less. As Lessard's going to win that draw cleanly, and that's a big one there for the Canadiens, but they're not going to get that out here as Donovan's going to poke that away. And now Lessard will pick it up and just flick that out into the center. Welch now, he's just going to wheel back through the middle looking for their options. Wisnowski now, he's going to pick it up. He's going to enter the zone. He's got Garvin on him. He hits the brakes. He's just going to slow things down at the blue line. Fires that back down low. Harney blows a tire. Strickland, he's going to fire that up off the glass, and that goes into his own bench as Montreal coach took cover. Face off now with 22 seconds left to go here in the Montreal end, just to the right of Kuri. Wisnowski back to the point, back down to Wisnowski. He's going to walk up. Good job by Strickland to realize that. And he's just going to intercept that pass and send it the length of the ice as Braden Boyes comes out to play that. Well done back there behind the net, as he was in perfect form back there behind the net, at least from what I've seen over the years. Wisnowski now, he opens himself up to the puck really well, and that's going to do it here for the first period. So after one complete inning of back and forth play, score remains 0-0. We'll be back with second period action here in just a moment.
My name is Dave Harash. I operate the Montreal Meltdown and have founded the tournament. It's 30 years old this year. I'm very proud of all our accomplishments. My staff, the group, the teams, the people that have participated and helped us get to this point. Our scorekeepers, we don't hire scorekeepers, we hire kids that have played for us, and there are ears and eyes during the game. They'll call us if there's a referee problem, they'll call us if there's a coach problem, and we go right away. And we communicate. Communication is the key to everything. I love it. Right now we're starting to get, after 30 years, second generation players coming over, and you know, they walk in, a lot of people walk in. I played in this tournament, and now my son is playing in this tournament, and it's amazing. We used to be called the Mission Cup at one point when Mission Hockey had its equipment before they sold the company. So a lot of them played at the Mission Cup, and now they're coming to the Montreal Meltdown with their kids. I mean, the Montreal Canadiens, who has put on a pair of skates that hasn't heard of the Montreal Canadiens? And it's the city on the map. We're in a beautiful rink. Honestly, I mean, I've been to many, many places all over the world for hockey. This rink is special, and it helps. It helps a lot. Put yourself in the right division, and this game is about competing. It's not about winning and losing. Everybody wants to win. That's natural. But you don't play a sport to lose. But think of your kid's development. Think of what is he learning.
All right, and we're back, second period action. Hope you enjoyed that intermission show there with tournament founder Dave Harash, as he explains a few of his key moments and a few memories along the way there, and great to hear from him, as he's been a wonderful host here for us, as well as the rest of the Montreal Meltdown committee here, as they work tirelessly here to make these things run smooth. So we're back with second period action now, as Boston's going to remain on the power play for another minute and 4 seconds. Montreal is going to get an offensive zone faceoff here on the penalty kill. Now Banda, he's going to take that right off the draw. He's going to head north. Fires that through the middle for Manilakis. Manilakis going to have a step here on Garant. Manilakis shot there. Kuri makes a save. The rebound was batted at. Now it's going to be centered. Picked up by Broccolini. Broccolini is going to take no chances. He's just going to fire that the length of the ice. Good slow high dump there. Is going to kill the maximum amount of time. Now it's going to be pushed through the middle. Manilakis got Grana with him. 2-on-3. He's just going to try and cut the seam here. He's in all alone. Shot there. Pass out front. And Kuri got a stick on that. And that's good heads up from the side of the net there, as he just got enough of that to intercept that pass and stop that from being a point-blank opportunity. Now is Ronan has Lassard on him. He's going to fire that off the wall. Good job by Grana to be in good position now as that's turned over off the skate of Garvin. Banda leaves it there for Friars. Friars down the right side. He cuts back now as he didn't like the lane that he's seen. He's going to fire that cross ice for Grana now. Tape-to-tape pass. Grana's just going to work down low, tries to center it, but Almeida's there as he rims that around here. 3 seconds left to go on the penalty to O'Toole. Is now he'll enter the ice surface. Back to even strength now. 0 for 1 on the power play is Boston. Back behind the net for Banda. Banda, he was pressed hard there by Garvin. And now that's going to be a delayed penalty here as Boston touches up now. And Banda's going to go just as the penalty expired to O'Toole. Montreal is going to get their first opportunity on the power play here. So 2 minutes for holding the stick, not hooking. Once again, stand corrected up here in the booth. Nonetheless, the Canadiens will have their first power play opportunity here in this game. A minute 26 seconds into the second period, as now Almeida fakes a shot and goes back down to Garvin. Garvin over to Ocean. One touch pass there. Almeida shot, puck's in at the side of the net. Black there, what a save by Boyce with the right pad as he flared those pads out in desperation, and he makes a great save there to keep this deadlocked at 0. As now that puck's going to be sent the length of the ice as Almeida's going to go back, but he's got 2 Boston forecheckers. And this junior Bruins team is relentless on the puck. Penalty kill, power play, doesn't matter. They're constantly pressuring here as Black's going to enter the zone for the Canadiens. Shot there, hits a body in front. Now Harney's going to pick it up. He goes up off the glass, but it's held in by Garvin. Garvin takes that in the chest. He's going to walk down low, try and fire that to Lessard, but just a little bit too much sauce on it. As now Pern is going to get there. He's just going to swat at that, and that comes outside the blue line as London's going to work hard there. He almost got upended. Good job by Black to get that big long stick in there as Lessard picks it up here for the Montreal down the right side. Into the middle, makes a nice move there. He's taken down by Harney, and that puck's going to find its way to Boyce as Lessard goes sprawling into the Boston goaltender. Play will be whistled dead here as Boyce covered that up as the puck actually is behind the net area now. Crowd filling in nicely here at the Sportsplex Pierre Fall. Can't ask for much more of an arena here as the nucleus of the building is right in the middle and you have access to all 4 arenas. So from a parent standpoint, this has to be a dream. It doesn't get much better than this. Ice conditions have been good all weekend, I've been told. A shout out to the Zamboni driver and the ice crew and everyone here at the Sportsplex as they continue to make things happen here for these young kids. Broccolini's going to walk across the top of the circle. He had some space. As now Thorley was taken out. Parents got their arms in the air as a penalty, but a 2-on-2 forming here is now Harney. He gets it over the line. He's got Donovan with him. He's just going to fire that down low. Good support from Donovan. Now he's going to cut back. Good stick handling there. He's on his backhand. He's going to wheel back the other way. Now he's just going to try and eat some serious minutes of the clock here as he kills a few precious seconds. 25 seconds left to go in the penalty to Banda. As Strickland now probably would be on the all-hair team of this tournament. At least top 3 now as he fires that puck up to O'Toole. O'Toole down the right side. He's going to cut across the top of the circle. He wants to move into that scoring lane. So now he's up at the left point. Fires that down low for Broccolini. Broccolini slows things down. Nice move off the half wall. Now he fires that back door, and Assad was open there, but a good job by Welch to tie his stick up. As we're back to even strength now. 0 for 1 on the power play is Montreal as well. For the man advantage proven to be not costly here in this one so far as Assad's in there working hard. Ref gets out of the way of that pass. Grant out front, or O'Toole, sorry, for Broccolini. Broccolini's going to dangle his own guy. Now he's going to turn, fire. Save made by Boyce. No problems there as that puck's cleared into the corner. Into the front there for Broccolini. Broccolini's shot point blank. And O'Toole comes crashing in, takes out Ronan. But Boyce hangs on in the meantime, so we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff and again here for Les Canadiens. Face off to the left of Boyce. He's in his set position now. He's ready to go. Lessard and Donovan in on the face-off. Won by Donovan just past Agnew as Robichaud is going to give chase now. Agnew's just going to try and work him behind his net. He hits the brakes. Tries to go to Dishnowski. Now he's going to go through the middle for Donovan, who was in great position for an outlet pass. Cross there into the feet of Chamberlain, but you can't give a good player a bad pass, as they say. And he picks that one up in full stride, and he turns it over now inside the blue line as Steinberg dumped that up the wall. It's Agnew now dangerously in front of his net. He's peppered there by Lessard. Lessard causes a turnover. He's going to walk out front now. Shot there, saved by Robichaud. And in the back of the net, Lessard's going to get the first one here for the Canadiens as he goes by the home crowd and waves the jersey. As Lessard will break the deadlock here for Les Canadiens. Good job there in an individual effort as he walked in and stole the puck on his own. And he makes no mistake there on his second chance. Boyce made the original save. But that was it for that play as Lessard continues his scoring ways here for Les Canadiens. As we head back to center now, 1-0 lead here for the Habs. Face off one here by the Canadiens. They want more here as Garvin's going to get over the line. He's got Broccolini with him. Garvin fires that. That goes wide left. Bounces off the end wall. Broccolini's going to get there first on the rebound. Toe drag out of the corner. Still has it now. gets his stick caught up. Now as Manilakis still got some juice in his legs from earlier. He tries to make a move, but Fontaine steps up and pokes that off. As him and Friars tangle up. Grana across for Manilakis. Manilakis in over the line. Tries to shoot that, fanned on it as Garvin was hard on him. Broccolini down the right side. He's just going to flick that up high onto Boyce as he's looking for the offensive zone face-off. And not a terrible play there. Get the puck to the net, see what happens. .10:05 left to go, second period. 1-0 lead here for the Canadiens. Montreal's goal scorer, Lassard, back on the ice to take the face off, but he loses that draw to London. Now as Welch is going to come around the net on that bank pass. Perna got stepped up on by Ocean. They're going to hold the zone here. Is now Welch just going to pick that up. Thorley gets his feet turned around, tries to be an option, but that puck gets bounced over his stick. Partner pass, Ocean. Up the ice now to Assad. Assad into his feet, but he's going to have some space down the left side. Fires that at the net. Boys had the rebound bounce away from him. As now Lassard's just going to cut back and go the other way. Great edge work there as he turned on a dime and was back the other way with speed. Now as London's just going to fire up the engine now as he goes across for Thorley. Thorley, he tries to shoot that, but he was pushed off there by Almeida. Back around the net here. London makes a move over front, tries to attack the net there, but he got it poked off his stick as that puck comes outside the line now and into the neutral zone here for Welch. Welch is just going to fire that back up for Harney. Harney back to Welch on the anchor as he makes a move now. Almost turned it over. Now he does. Assad's got Lassard with him, but Donovan's back there on the back check, and a great job there as Lassard just ran out of gas. Now Chamberlain, he's just going to wheel around the net. Backhand pass up to the left wall for Thorley. Thorley tries to go to Donovan. Now it's turned over as Sad goes back here to Strickland. Strickland's going to head in behind his own net here. He's going to try and get the breakout going from behind now. He passes it off the wall to Steinberg, but it's picked off by Desnowski. Desnowski fires it down low for Chamberlain. Back for Desnowski, but picked off there by Strickland. Assad now. Good job to stay onside the line. Broccolini fires that. Got a piece of the glove of Boyce there as he knocks that away. Donovan's going to make his way up ice. He's caught a few with the Canadiens flat-footed. Now as Desnowski's going to try and come in. He wants to spark the offense here for the Bruins as Donovan picks that up. Nice move into the middle. Tries to make another one, but a good job there by Hudon to stop that from happening. Now as Robichaud fires that through the middle for Broccolini. Broccolini over for Steinberg. Good job to spread things out here. Steinberg fires in. He tries to get a shot, but it's blocked there by Toner. There's now Donovan. He's going to have to watch out for that errant stick. He's going to step up. Fires that through the middle for Desnowski. Desnowski fires that back for Donovan. Donovan. Great look there from Desnowski as they look to get the give and go going. The give and the go happened, but the puck retrieval did not as it got tipped. It's now Desnowski in the corner. He's going to battle against Hudon. Donovan, he's going to look for an option. Out front for Chamberlain. Chamberlain just got there a second late as Agnew's going to hold the line. He fires that tip there. Nice save by Coury as he took away the bottom half of the net as that changed direction a few times on the way to the net. There's now Agnew. Partner pass for Toner. Toner. He's going to fire that up for Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets a piece of that. Now he's going to find Desnowski, who didn't have his stick down quite yet, so that gets by him. Bank pass from Strickland out into the neutral zone. Agnew's got Robichaud on him. He's going to have to be careful here, because now he's got 3 Montreal players on him. Now Desnowski comes back to help out as he plays a full 200-foot game as well. Robichaud, nice move. Tries to center that. Gets it back. Backhand chance. Gets blocked on its way to the net. There's Desnowski. He's going to go battle with his skate. Here's these Bruins forwards. Have been out for a while now. Agnew up the wall for Desnowski. He's just going to fire that down the ice. That's not going to have enough for icing as Donovan's going to give chase against Strickland. Not sure how he has much gas left in the tank as it's been a long shift for him as Manilakis presses on the forecheck and he gets taken out. That puck's going to squirt into the slot area there. An opportunity for Grana if he would have got that open puck. Back to Banda. Good job by the Bruins to settle things down and open things back up. Grana now left side. He's going to work his way down and behind the goal line. Bruins start a lot of their offense from in behind. Now they're going to turn, fire that. Coury got a piece of it that lands on the side of the net. Big collision there. As now Garvin's going to get that out. And away goes Lassard. Lassard's got Black with him. Black drags that foot. Shot there. He tried to go low block. I missed that post by a fraction of an inch there as that was the right shot. In the worst case, he hit that on net. There's a rebound opportunity for Black going to the net, but the puck misses. And away go the Bruins. 3-on-2 forming here, but a great back check by O'Toole is already going to negate that. Grana over to Manilakis. Manilakis tries to fire that through a crowd. Now he tries to center it. He's taken out. Black's back in transition here as puck goes up to Fontaine. Fontaine runs into the linesman. Linesman with a big hit there. Now Banda for Grana. Grana, he's just going to soft dump that in as he takes a little bump, and he's going to head to the bench for a change. Love to see the hustle to the bench on the line change. Get your players out there as fast as you can. Broccolini through the middle. He's going to make his way down the right side. He's going to have a step. Leaves it there for Black. Black tries to cut through the middle. Garrett now, smooth hands at the blue line there. It's a risky play, but he ends up getting that puck deep now as Broccolini's triple teamed here by the Bruins. London's going to try and come out with that puck now, but he's pushed off by O'Toole. London, good stick battle there. Chipped it off the wall for Thorley. Thorley tries to exit the zone, but he's got Broccolini on him. Good centering pass there for Perna, just out of his reach, as he races aside for that. 5 minutes left to go here. Bruins continue to trail 1-0 as Banda's going to step up. He intercepted that pass, but Fontaine's there to intercept as well. Garrett, good job there to stop that puck. Now London, he tries to get a shot off there, but Broccolini back. Now he fires it through the middle. That's going to hit a skate. No icing as it's tipped on net. Harney's going to have to hurry up there as he fired it right back to Boys, and that's probably the right play, but it was risky. 4:37 left to go in the second period here. Once again, thank you for joining us here as we wait to get a check on Donovan's strap here on his helmet. Looks like we're getting things situated here. My guess is they're going to have to play with a new centerman. So while we wait, we just thank everyone for tuning in. If you'd like your event live streamed, we do travel. We'll go anywhere to give you best possible live stream production that you could have. Hit us up at the hi button at gmail.com for all your inquiries. We look forward to hearing from you, but for now, we're back to second period action here. As that puck is rimmed around for Jesnowski. His backhand pass off the stick of Garvin. Chamberlain hard on the forecheck as he usually is. Now as Jesnowski's going to get that in deep. As Ocean goes back for it, but Jesnowski's going to be there first. He's going to battle with his counterpart. And now the Canadiens try and break it out. Good sustained pressure there for the Bruins there for a couple minutes. Harney up off the glass. Now it's through the middle. Donovan heads up there. And that's going to be a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be a tripping call. And it's going to go to Lassard. The goal scorer here for Montreal. So all over the game sheet. Didn't like that call. Did hear a fan say he had his head down, but in non-contact hockey, that goes down as contact. And a tripping call is on the play. So another opportunity here for the Bruins, who are 0 for 1 now on the power play. Get their second opportunity here with 3:59 left to go in the second. Face off one cleanly, back to Harney. He's going to fire that down low as Jesnowski got tangled up with Strickland. Donovan now back low to Chamberlain. Chamberlain tries to move that out front, but Garvin's going to pick that off, and he's going to send that the length of the ice, and a good job there to make sure that goes the full length. Up the wall, Jesnowski now through the middle for Donovan. Donovan had that bounce off his stick, as now Garvin's going to fire that back in. Robichaud is going to give chase here, as Welch is going to make a perfect bank pass to Harney. Harney to Jesnowski. He's got Garvin on him. So now Donovan. He tries to go through the middle for Chamberlain. Picked off here once again. Great penalty kill start here for the Canadiens. As now Welch is going to walk in over the line. He tried to make a move on the backhand there, but that exits the zone. The Bruins are going to have to restart here. Harney, nice move there and good patience, as he's going to hold the line here. He's going to drop it back to Jesnowski, but I don't think he's seen Robichaud there. Now that's sent the length of the ice. Now Jesnowski will head for the bench. Welch is still out there. He's going to move that up for Donovan. Donovan had to slow up there. Now he's going to take the space that's given. And that puck almost found its way through for Manilakis. Now it's going to be dumped back down the ice. 45 seconds left to go on the man advantage. 2:45 left to go here in the second. O'Toole now takes his man out. Centering pass for Broccolini. Broccolini's going to hold possession. He's going to walk out of the corner. He's going to walk across the top of the blue line. Little sauce pass for O'Toole. O'Toole fired that one-timer. And Boyce is going to hang on, but he tried to play that, but the whistle goes. 25 seconds left to go in the power play here for Boston. 1-0 lead remains intact here for Les Canadiens. The Canadiens now will send out Broccolini, O'Toole, Garrett, and Fontaine on the penalty kill. And the Bruins counter with Manolakis. Toner, Grana, Friars, and Agnew. As now Manolakis had to come in and take that draw. As Agnew is going to win that back here for Friars. Friars is going to look to head up ice here as they have a little bit of time left here on the power play. That puck just out of the reach of Grant as that one didn't connect, and O'Toole's just going to fire that in softly, and that will pretty much do it here for the man advantage. As Toner's going to hit the brakes and go back the other way. He's going to fire that off the wall here for Grant. Grant turned that over. Broccolini. Now it's back to even strength. Broccolini had a step there as he was peppered by Manolakis. 0 for 2 now on the power play as Boston. As Fontaine and Manolakis battle for that. Manolakis dropped his stick. Now that dump in hits the ref. As the fans try and get the Liney's attention here for the door. Shot from Garrett, tipped. Play with a high stick there. The fans disagree. So, 92 seconds left. 1 minute 32. Left here in the second period. This period just buzzing right along, back-to-back, end-to-end action. And both these two very strong teams who earned their way into this game here. Montreal took down Team BC in the semifinal, and Boston took down Team Atlantic in the semifinal as well to punch their ticket here to this matchup. Good one-touch pass back for Assad, but just out of his reach as London got in his way. Thorley got all turned around on the left side wall. He's going to work down the left side. He's pressured by Garvin. Gets the pass through for London. He's going to leave that there for Perna. Little miscommunication now. 2-on-1 forming here for Canadiens if Banda can't get back, and he will. Good job to use that big long stick of his to get in there and get rid of that chance now as Garrett got caught going to the middle. I was just going to fire that back in the zone as Ronan got a little piece of that. He's going to have to hurry up here as Lassard, who caused the turnover and then scored on his goal. He's going to have to hurry here as London's going to give chase. He tries to poke that away from Fontaine. Fontaine's just going to pick that up and head up ice. He's going to go through traffic right down Broadway. Fontaine, nice move there. In on the backhand, goes to the forehand. Shot saved by Boyce. The rebound still on the crease. 29 seconds left to go. What a great rush there by Fontaine. And now Banda is going to go for head contact. As Montreal fans want 4 minutes on the play, as we've seen a few of those in our game yesterday. Head contact penalty here with 25 seconds left to go. Montreal will go to their second power play here today. It's going to be 2 minutes for head contact. So 25 seconds to start this power play, and then we'll move on to the third period unless they score. Montreal could be starting the next period on the power play. Now that shot attempt is blocked by Donovan, picked up by Garvin. He's going to go back to Almeida. Almeida back down to Garvin. Left side, into the middle now for Lassard. Back pass there at the back door, but Broccolini was tied up nicely by Welch. As now the Bruins are going to send that the length of the ice. Coury is going to come out and just stop that there for Almeida. 4 seconds left to go. Now he's just going to reverse that the other way, and that'll do it here for the second period. So after 2 complete, Montreal scores 1 in the second period off the stick of Lassard. And that's all for scoring in the second period. We'll be back shortly with third period action.
My name is Dave Harash. I operate the Montreal Meltdown and have founded the tournament. It's 30 years old this year. I'm very proud of all our accomplishments. My staff, the group, the teams, the people that have participated and helped us get to this point. Our scorekeepers, we don't hire scorekeepers, we hire kids that have played for us, and there are ears and eyes during the game. They'll call us if there's a referee problem, they'll call us if there's a coach problem, and we go right away. And we communicate. Communication is the key to everything. I love it. Right now we're starting to get, after 30 years, second generation players coming over, and you know, they walk in. A lot of people walk. I played in this tournament, and now my son is playing in this tournament, and it's amazing. We used to be called the Mission Cup at one point. Mission Hockey had its equipment before they sold the company. So a lot of them played at the Mission Cup, and now they're coming to the Montreal Meltdown with their kids. I mean, the Montreal Canadiens, who has put on a pair of skates that hasn't heard of the Montreal Canadiens? And it puts the city on the map. We're in a beautiful rink. Honestly, I mean, I've been to bases all over the world for hockey. This rink is special. And it
And welcome back here for the third period for all the marbles here. Montreal's going to start this period on a 1:34 power play as they drew a penalty right at the end there, and a penalty from William Banda for holding the stick, as now that puck's going to be sent in and just missed. Backup goaltender Devin Chevrier, who had himself a wonderful tournament here. So, once again, for all the marbles, 1-0 lead for the Canadiens. Bruins looking to tie things up here after this penalty kill. They want to kill this off first, use that momentum, and head north and get some scoring chances here on Mason Khoury, who I'm told is one of the better goaltenders for his age. As Strickland now is going to fire that from the point. It gets tipped a couple times on its way to the net. And now it's going to be sent the length of the ice by the Bruins, as Khoury is going to come out to play that. Quite honest, Khoury does look like Carey Price down there in the net, matching gear, same helmet. As Broccolini's going to have a head of steam down the right side. He's going to stay with it there as he's being harassed heavily by Donovan. Donovan's going to turn that over just out of the reach of Chamberlain now as Hudon holds the line. Back for Garvin. Garvin. One thing that I'm most impressed about every single one of these players is before they get the puck, they always take a quick shoulder check, a little peek to see where they're going to move the puck. And once again, one of those very fine details that goes miles and miles in this game here is if you can. Now it's a chance in front as Robichaud was tied up there. So now Donovan's going to fire that. Good job for Chamberlain to open up and receive that pass. Now he's going to chip that pass Hudon. He's going to head for his bench. And Donovan's going to get in there in the forecheck. Hudon just chipped that right to him, as now Donovan's just going to have to wait for his recruits. He centers that in the middle for Toner. Toner turns, fires that, saved by Khoury from a distance. No screen. Back to even strength. 0 for 2 on the power play now is Montreal. As once again, the man advantage does not pay off for either side here. Now Donovan's going to pick that up. He's going to find Friars in behind the D. Friars, he's going to have a sack shot there, and Khoury was right out at the bottom of the circle there, and you couldn't see any net. So that's good goaltending down there in the net now, as Jesnowski's going to get on that rebound as Friars snuck in behind the D. Good job by Strickland to come back and take away that middle lane and force him to shoot. And even better job by Khoury to get out and take away that angle. As now that puck is chipped through the neutral zone. Hudon fires that through the middle. Now Lassard tries to get it deep. It's going to be fired up the length of the ice. Friars going to have another opportunity here. He's got Manolakis with him. Good job by Manolakis there to drag that leg and stay on side. Now he's just going to chip it to himself to an area. What a play by Manolakis. Backdoor tipped in front. Khoury is going to slow things down and cover up. As Jesnowski now had an opportunity in front. And what a little chip area pass there from Manolakis, as he just quite literally passed that to himself. But Khoury up to the challenge here once again. And at the end of that play, as Fontaine gave the Boston player a little whack, Black comes up to him and grabs him and reminds him, hey, we can't go shorthanded here. We're up 1 goal here in the championship game. Let's be smart. And that's a good teammate there. And once again, I keep saying it, just those little details of the game that go a long, long way here in the long run of things now. As Fontaine fires that puck up through the middle for O'Toole. Manolakis on it. Now he's going to have to hit the brakes. Now he stick lifts O'Toole, but O'Toole tries to find Black through the middle. Garant. He's down the right side. He'll gain the red line. He's just going to chip that in. That will make its way down to the corners. Manolakis is going to look to wheel here. He's going to fire that as O'Toole tried to funnel him out. Banda in good position there as he's seen Manolakis go back for the puck, so he headed up ice for Grana. Grana Just going to work in hard against Garrett. Garrett just tries to do everything he can there. Nice exchange with Manolakis as Broccolini's on him. Now Manolakis hits the brakes. Now it comes in. Fontaine stole that out, right out from under him as he's going to head up the ice. Left side. He's got Friars on him. Fontaine, good smooth skater, tries to cut to the middle, but it's picked off there by Grant as they try and send that to length of the ice. Manolakis has to be careful here. Steinberg came from the bench. We've seen a few plays here where the players sneak in behind on these line changes now as that partner pass headed for Fontaine was out of his reach, but he'll pick that up now, and he's just going to bank that around to the other side. Broccolini's going to tie his guy up on the half wall, and that puck's going to sit there on the wall. It's Thorley, nice move into the middle. Tries to fire in Perna now as Thorley was taken down on the way to the net. It's going to be a tripping call here against the Canadiens, as it looks like it's going to be Almeida. So Dante Almeida, 2 for Tripp. Another power play, the third power play opportunity here for the Bruins, and a mighty fine opportunity here to tie this thing up, as the penalty kill always brings anxious moments. So now it's going to be won by the Bruins. Welch is just going to work that down low. London out there on the power play here for the Bruins. He's just going to work hard now, but he had to muscle Hudon, and Hudon's going to get there first. And he's going to send that the length of the ice. Welch tried to read that and move to the middle, but Hudon sent that down the wall. And Assad's going to get in there fast on the forecheck. Is nice crisp pass there from Welch. Now Harney's just going to slow things down here as he wants to try and get those forecheckers in deep. Thorley picks it up now. Thorley cross ice for Perna. Perna down the right side over the blue line. He tries to center that and does, but it gets out of the reach of Thorley now, so he's going to have to chip that by Océan. London. He's going to be pressed over the corner. Now he tries to make a move. It comes back to the point. Back down low. Hudon now just going to rim that around, and Welch is going to have to hurry, but that just gets out of his reach. Assad's going to give forecheck here on the penalty kill. He's going to force Boston down in their own zone. Welch is just going to pick it up behind the net. He had that in his feet as Assad now. He's going to cause a stir down there in the right corner. He's just going to push it up against the plastic there on the wall. He gets taken down. Montreal parents wanted a penalty. It looked like a little bit of embellishment to me, but I'm not out there, didn't feel the pressure on my back, so I wouldn't know. As now Perna gets it left there by London as he fires that down low. Good job by Deshnowski to realize that London was heading for a change now as he just drives the hoop, goes through the crease area as Corey lost his stick. He gains it back now. 35 seconds left to go. Boston still on the power play here as Donovan's going to cut back. Now he's going to look for his options. He's going to fire that down low. As now Deshnowski tries to fire that back to Donovan. Toner's going to get it. He comes out, shot there, rebound. Oh, and Deshnowski had an open net, but it hits the side. A fortunate bounce there for the Canadiens as now Deshnowski once again leaves it for Toner. Toner, big block there by Lassard as he sacrificed the body here on a Sunday afternoon. The clearing attempt held in once again as now it gets free. 5 seconds left to go here in the Almeida penalty as Dante Almeida gets set to return back to action. And now he will. Back to even strength. 5-on-5. A shot from a distance. Agnew. Saved by Corey. The rebound's going to be cleared. Almeida's there, and good job by the coaching staff there of the Canadiens not to send that player as Lassard's got a 2-on-1 with Garvin. He tries to find Garvin into his skates. Goes back door and finds a stick of Lassard to get in behind the net. Chamberlain, nice move as he got around Garvin. Deshnowski's going to head to the bench now as he looked up and ran out of gas as Chamberlain's down the right side. He tries to fire that through the middle for Donovan. Just out of the reach of Fontaine. Fontaine's just going to turn, fire that. Fortunate bounce here as Broccolini might get in all alone. It's going to be played with a high stick there for Boston. That faceoff's going to stay inside. 8:28 left to go, third period. 1-0 Montreal as they look to crown themselves champions here on Championship Sunday in front of a hometown crowd. Thank you all very much for joining in and sticking with us here for this one. As you take a look behind me and the crowd getting more anxious as time goes by now as that puck's going to find Broccolini in behind the net. Broccolini fakes down low. He's going to cut to the net now. He's got a lane. Leaves it there for Robichaud. Now it's going to be picked up here as Grana. He's away. 1-on-3. Grana on Garrett. He's just going to chip and go. Garrett keeps him in front. Now Grana's going to get in there first on the forecheck. Great job. Chip to himself. Now he's going to fire it out the middle for Friars. Friars shot there as Fontaine got right out there. No hesitation to block that one. As now he's going to push Friars off the puck. Manilakis, he fakes the pass. He's going to walk out into the front lane now. Over to Ronan. Ronan, shot from a distance. Tipped there, and it was played with a high stick, so Boston's going to have to wait to touch it. And now they touch it up. Another good positional save there from Khoury, as he just found himself in the right spot of the crease as that puck was tipped, but it would have been no goal anyways, as it was tipped by a high stick. So Boston 0 for 3 here on the man advantage. Montreal 0 for 2. Only goals coming off the stick of Lessard as he caused a turnover in behind the net, got himself a shot and scored on his own rebound. So now Welch tries to get that deep. It looked more like a pass, but it's going to go up off the glass now, and Welch is going to have to hurry as Garvin was in behind. Garvin skate the stick, hits the brakes for the delay. He's going to look now. He's just going to cycle that back down low, looking for Steinberg. But Harney's going to meet that dump. So now Welch takes out Steinberg, much to the displeasure of the Montreal fans. That saucer pass is going to be held in at the blue line now. Garvin's going to be in on the forecheck. London as well for the Bruins. Now London through the middle, looking for Thorley. Thorley had that in his skates. And we're going to have a penalty here. So it looks like we're going to have coincidentals here. Anthony Perna and Theo Lessard will both go. So we're going to go, it's like 5-on-5 here. Montreal's got 4. Oh no, they have 5 there as Black's getting the message from a coach. One by Boston. Chamberlain wins it back to the D, goes across for Harney. Harney looking for his options. He's just going to gain the line. Smart play there as he had 3 or 4 strides to get that red line, and he does just that. Now Chamberlain gets in on the forecheck, but Assad's going to pick it up here for the Canadiens as he tries to chip it by. Donovan lost that in his skates, but he leaves it there for Jesnowski. Puck sticking a little bit down here for the Bruins. Now Donovan's going to spin back and go the other way. He's got some time at the point. Welch from a distance, blocked there by Black. Now Strickland's going to pick up that rebound. He's going to move to the middle of the ice. Almost had that turned over, but he leaves it there for Broccolini. Broccolini pushes up for Black. Great job off the outside of the foot to pick that up. 6:25 left to go. Third period time ticking away here for the Bruins. That puck's going to find its way to the neutral zone area and all the way back down inside the Montreal zone. Hudon fakes the forehand. He's going to pick it up behind the net. He's got Chamberlain on him hard, as Donovan might have been just a little bit deep on the forecheck there, but Welch is there to hold the line. Now he's going to need help as Black comes in. Jesnowski as well. That puck stays inside the line, but now it's clear as that goes through the feet of Broccolini. He's going to let that go as Donovan goes back for it. He's got Assad with him. Broccolini is going to get that inside the blue line as Assad was already inside. So that's going to be whistled dead on the offside as the team's ready to go in the next game. Have filled into the arena now. Keep you updated on the penalty situation with the coincidentals and when they get freed. 1-0 lead here for the Canadiens. What's been a great game here to finish off this tournament. As Garvin's going to win that, O'Toole. He's just going to turn Manilakis once again on the puck. The guy never stops. And now it's going to be played with a hand pass there. The ref has been on the ball here in this one, I will say that. So we're going to head just outside the Montreal line now as that pass was pushed forward with the hand. So that'll go back to the nearest face-off dot on the defending team. Friars loses that draw cleanly to Garvin. Garvin wins it over to Fontaine, but Friars in good defensive positioning here once again as he's going to pick it up inside his zone. He's going to leave it there for Toner. Toner off the wall, just out of the reach of Fontaine. And that is going to go down for icing here as Manilakis was in on the forecheck. Fontaine will pick it up on the icing call. We're going to head back down inside the Bruins zone. .5:37. 5 minutes, 37 seconds left in this one. As we're going to get the official ruling on when these players will exit. Bruins looking for the equalizer here as they are now a face-off inside their zone. Perna and Lessard both on their feet in the penalty boxes, waiting for things to happen out there. As now Garvin tries to center that. It's going to come out to the point. Guerin's going to pick that up. O'Toole's going to turn around the left side. He fires a slap shot. Tip there, scores! Off the stick of Garvin. He does the heartbreaker Selly. And that will give Montreal a 2-goal lead now. So even more anxious moments for the Bruins and their fans, as that puck just got redirected in the slot area on a shot from O'Toole that looked like it was going to be harmless. And you know what they say, get it to the net and good things happen, and that was proof there. As Garvin will extend this lead. Now Fontaine's going to find Steinberg. Steinberg leaves it there for Broccolini. Broccolini drops that front shoulder. He's going to fire it back to Fontaine. Fontaine walks into that. So O'Toole and Robichaud with the assists on the last goal by Garvin as he tipped that in front, just like we thought. As now Wisnowski's going to head up ice. He's got Steinberg on him. Nice little move there as that just gets pushed away from him. That's sent the length of the ice. That's not going to have enough legs for icing as Ronan goes back nowhere. Under 5 minutes to go here. Boston has to get one quick here and get back to work now as they're just going to send that the length of the ice. That is not going to be icing as Fontaine goes back for it. He's going to scan the ice before he picks the puck up. Now he's going to chip that off the wall as Wisnowski got a piece of that. Band is going to turn, fire that back in. The Bruins are going to have to regroup, and they do now. Almeida's just going to take it in behind the net and hit the brakes. He wants to get funneled out by Thorley, and then he fires it around for Assad as Ronan just went barreling in there and absolutely no regard for the human body whatsoever as he wants to hold that line. Now it's going to come back up to left point. Ronan fired that. That goes wide right over into the far corner. Steinberg, real good hustle there as Banda gets there first. That puck comes outside the line now. Wisnowski's going to pick it up. He has to get around his teammate and Broccolini now. Ice offside waved off. 4 minutes left to go now. 2-0 lead for the Canadiens. The most recent goal scorer, Garvin, here gave them the 2-goal lead as Wisnowski tried to walk to the front of the net, but it bounced off his stick. London, back for Ronan. Ronan fired that. That's blocked by Broccolini. Broccolini's going to send that to length. The ice stretch pass for Assad. Takes it on the backhand. Assad in all alone on boys. Assad shot there and fans on it. And he is not happy with himself there as he was in all alone. And what a stretch pass there from the Canadiens. As now Fontaine's going to have a word from the referee. That faceoff's going to stay down inside the Boston zone. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left to go. Down by 2. Faceoff won by the Bruins, and that's a good start for them here. As they rim that around the other side. Harney back up the wall for Chamberlain. Chamberlain chip pass for Donovan. Donovan has Manilakis on the far side. Good job by Manilakis to eat some ice. He's in. Nice move there. Shot saved by Khoury. And what silky smooth hands there by Manilakis. First play to slow his feet up, eat some ice to allow him to grab that pass at full speed. He walks in, fakes a shot, pulls it to the middle with a nice move, but Khoury right out the top of that crease again. He's up to the task there. As Manilakis has been a dynamite force for this junior Bruins team, and this line of Chamberlain, Donovan, and Manilakis has really led the offense here as they try and get things going here once again for the Bruins as Welsh picks it up at the right point. Tipped into the corner now. Donovan's going to pick that up. Down low for Chamberlain. Chamberlain's got Lassard on him. He uses his body for defense there as he's going to work around the net. Ocean on him. And now Montreal's just working to get that outside the zone. Good job by Harney there to get that line and hold it, and he's going to keep that there as Manilakis is going to get in on the forecheck. He's got the puck now. He's going to wheel behind the net. He's being harassed by Lassard. Donovan outside of the corner. He goes back down to Manilakis. Lassard knocks that down out of the air. Good hand-eye coordination there. He's going to fire around the other side for O'Toole. O'Toole's just going to chip that off the wall, and that's going to go all the way down for icing here as the Bruins will get an offensive zone face-off with 2:36 left to go. And we're going to keep an eye on the Boston Bruins goaltender, Braden Boyce here. Just over 2.5 left to go. As we're asking for a timeout here on the Boston side, and he will be granted access to that timeout. So we're going to take a quick short break. We'll be back after the timeout here for the last 2.5 of this third period. All righty, folks. And that'll do it for the timeout. We'll see what the Boston coach has drawn up as he's putting the whiteboard away now. As Friars, Grana, Manilakis, Banda, and Ronan out there for the Bruins. Boys out at the top of the crease, ready to be summoned to the net. There's Banda, shot that off the point there. That goes wide right. Hudon's going to pick that up. He's going to try and clear. It's going to be held in by Ronan. Good job to hold the line strong. There's that puck's up in the air now. Garvin, he's going to play that to himself. Back down low. Friars is going to get in there on Hudon as he gets tied up. He's going to steal that puck from Strickland. Now he's going to hit the brakes and go back the other way. Broccolini in to help out. Tries to go back to the point, but Garvin's there. Friars now. He's going to work in. The Bruins are going to have to outman the puck here now as Boyce heads to the net. Extra attacker on the ice now is Donovan. Ronan, he's going to pinch down the wall and hold that in. Friars now, once again, that's going to be sent the length of the ice. And that'll go down for icing as they were going for the empty net there. Good sustained pressure here for the Bruins as they continue to press. 1:56 left to go here. And the clock ticking away. Face-off won by the Bruins. They scrum for that puck in the circle. Now it's going to be sent out. Harney back for it. As right now, the goal from Lassard standing as the game winner. Now that puck back from Manilakis. He's going to have to hurry. He's got Lassard on him now. He's going to turn up ice. Manilakis tries to chip that off the wall. 1:25 left to go here. So they're just going to try and stretch things out here. Chamberlain tips that into the middle. Deshnowski tries to pick it up, but Donovan's going to have it. Good job to stay on side now. Donovan, little toe drag, tries to get in, get that shot off. Does, but it goes wide as Fontaine's upended. Back to the point for Welch. Welch fired that through a crowd. That's going to get just by Chamberlain now. Last minute to play. Looming here for the Bruins. As now we are officially in the last minute. That puck's going to be sent the length of the ice, and that's going to go down once again here for icing. So 50.5 seconds left to go here in this one. So once again, time ticking away here for Boston. 50.5 seconds left to go. As London's trying to direct traffic here, they're going to have Grana and Donovan at the top of the circle here. Liney's going to ask them to back up. Donovan's going to get that off the faceoff. Good job in tight to win that puck battle. Good job by Welch there. Oh, as he hit Grana, and that's a tough bounce. As Montreal coach is yelling, send one, send one. Everybody else sit back. That's Grana now. 29 seconds left to go. Broccolini is just going to chip that out into the neutral zone. Banda's going to leave it there for Friars. Friars over to Welch. Welch down the left side. He's going to try and shoot that, but he's peppered there by Garvin. And now it's going to be down low here. Grana takes a quick look up at the clock. Time ticking away now. Sent out in the neutral zone. And that's pretty much going to do it here for things as that puck sent the length of the ice, and it is going to have enough for icing. 5.3 seconds left on the clock, and you got to think that's not going to be enough time here for the Bruins. .2 seconds left to go, and that's going to do it. Montreal is going to be your 2023 World Cup Montreal Meltdown champions with a 2-0 win over the Boston Junior Bruins. And what a game it was. And we have been treated too for this one, as you see the shower of gear on the ice now as you have a look there at the champions, the Canadiens de Montreal, as they are fired up in this one as they take it on home soil. As the crowd over on the other side has their arms in the air. And absolutely 100% deserving of a shout out here are these Boston Junior Bruins players, all class out of their game this week. And it's been an absolute pleasure to be a part of their journey here for the Meltdown. We at High Button Sports here are big fans of the journey. And the Boston Junior Bruins gave us lots to be happy about here. And once again, the Montreal Canadiens are your 2023 Montreal Meltdown World Cup champions. So congratulations to them, as now we're going to have our 3-star selections. As Braden Boyes is going to get 3rd-star selection here, as he kept his team in it the whole time. He's going to go over and see tournament founder Dave Harosh for his 3rd-star selection. And he's going to stay up there. They're going to get a picture. Well, Mason Coury is going to get 2nd-star selection here as he gets the shutout. So great goaltending battle here, and these two youngsters with very, very bright futures. So Theo Lassard stands with the game winner, and he's going to get 1st-star nod here. As all 3 of those stars will stand there now, as you see on your screen, and a great hard-fought game by all those guys. And once again, a very big congratulations to the Boston Junior Bruins, as they earn their way as the home team in this one. So they're going to get their silver medals. We'll leave you with the medal ceremony, and then we'll be signing off. But for now, we're just going to leave you to the sights of the game. I'm going to put the headset down, listen to the sounds, and enjoy the rest of the stream before we officially sign you off here for the weekend. So as the Montreal Canadiens show off their new bling to their buddies and Boston heads off, we'd like to thank each and every single one of you for joining us here this weekend and making this such an incredible experience for us. It's been full circle for myself here as I played in the tournament 2008, and now I get to stand behind the mic and bring you guys all kinds of memories here for these families. So one last moment here to thank the organizing crew for having us alongside, Dave Harush and all his hard-working staff here at the Sportsplex Pierre Fond. Once again, thank you very much. For High Button Sports, my name is Matt Doodley alongside Justin Belanger. We are signing off. Bonne journée and have a great day.